Hey, boys and girls, we are going to read Zip, Zip, Zip by Andrea Young, illustrated by Anne Wertheim. And I can tell by looking at the cover of this book that this is going to be about a bird. Does anybody know what kind of bird that might be? If you said hummingbird, you are correct. I love hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are so tiny and so cute. I have a hummingbird feeder outside of my porch and I love watching them come to the feeder. They're so amazing. Oops. Zip, Zip, Zip by Andrea Young, illustrated by Anne Wertheim. Look over there. Something is flying by the trees. It's a little hummingbird. Zip! Some hummingbirds have shiny feathers, and if you look down here in the right-hand corner, it has a picture of a real hummingbird, and their feathers you can kind of see they're like shining. They almost look like sequins, like glittery. Look over there. Now a hummingbird is flying by some flowers. Zip, zip, zip. Hummingbirds drink sweet nectar from flowers. And sweet nectar, nectar is something that is inside of flowers. It's like a juice that the hummingbirds need, and it gives them the energy. It's their food, and it helps them fly so much and so fast. Listen, a little hummingbird is flying very fast. She is hard to see, but you can hear her wings flapping. Hum. Some hummingbirds flap their wings about 80 times each second. And when they flap their wings, they kind of sound like a bumblebee buzzing. It's kind of like a buzzing, humming sound. They sound very similar to a bee. Listen again. The little hummingbird is singing. She stops on a flower and then she sings. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Hummingbirds do not use their feet to walk or hop. They only use them to perch or hold on to things as they rest. Look now, the little hummingbird is drinking from the flower. She has a long beak and a very long tongue. Hummingbirds use their long tongues to drink nectar from flowers. Nectar is a very sweet liquid. Look again, the little hummingbird is flying away. But where is she going? Up, down, zig, zag? Hummingbirds can fly in all directions, even backward and upside down. Look, the little hummingbird is flying into the trees. What does she see? Hummingbirds cannot smell very well, but they can see very well. She sees her hungry little baby. Chirp, chirp. Hummingbird eggs are the smallest bird eggs in the world. And if you look at this picture right here, that somebody's fingers, this is an adult's hands, but if you look at the size of that teeny tiny nest, it's so small. Again, hummingbirds are one of my favorite animals. Or birds, excuse me. A hummingbird garden. A good way to see hummingbirds is to visit a hummingbird garden. Hummingbird gardens are places where people plant flowers that hummingbirds like best. These gardens also have perches and houses where birds and bird watchers can rest. So boys and girls, if you do not have a hummingbird feeder, I encourage you to get one next summer. There's such cool birds to watch. And the last page says, the back cover says, tiny, speedy birds. Hummingbirds are fun to watch as they zip from flower to flower. If you can see them, that is. So my hummingbirds that came to my porch this year, they were so used to us sitting on the porch that they did not even mind that we were there. And sometimes I would stand by the feeder and the hummingbirds would just come right to the feeder, and I was literally inches away from them. So they were very used to us, and they are so amazing. So I would highly encourage you to get a hummingbird feeder if you can. All right, boys and girls, that's it for today. Have a good day.